Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name's Max, and today we have another set of outdoor lights. This time, this is by the company AngelHalo. If you're familiar with my channel, you should be very familiar with that company. They've sent me smart lights, a smart LED strip, and a smart Christmas tree topper, all for reviews on my channel. I'll link all those videos now if you are interested, and they'll be in the description below if you want to check it out at the end of this video. But yeah, they're a great company that provides some high quality smart lighting tech, so I'm very excited to get into this box and see what these lights are all about. So with that, let's jump straight into the unboxing and see what this kit came with. So we have a remote to control the lights manually. We have some hardware, most likely to connect the lights to their stands. We have stakes for the different lights. We have the light fixtures themselves, and they are made of a nice heavy-duty metal material that feels really nice in the hand. We have a power cord. And we have some additional mounting brackets that attach to the lights and to the stakes to give you a nice pivoting ability. And last but not least, we have our written directions. Again, this is the set that comes with 4 separate lights. So let's go ahead and get the mounts on so we can see what they look like all together and check out what that process is like. So the first step of installing these is first attaching the lights to the bracket. The circular part goes against the circular insert here. So you hold that into place and then take this wing nut looking bolt and tighten that in. This is what's going to give you the ability to pivot your light both up and down. The next part is attaching the stake to this bottom part. Now, if you are hard mounting these lights to something, you could skip this step and just drill it in. But since I'm going to be putting these into the ground, I will be attaching this to the bottom here. Again, both the stake and the light are coated in a nice metal finish, which means it'll hold up to the test of time. For this, you use the circular joint and just screw that in like so. So I'm gonna screw these all in off camera, but before we get to the outdoor part of the install, let me plug these in really quickly to make sure they work. As always with anything electronic, especially with smart devices, I do like to plug them in to ensure they're working properly before I go and get all into the install. And yeah, as you can see, as soon as I plugged them in, they started lighting up and going into their pairing mode, so they definitely are working just fine. So yeah, I'm gonna go on and set the rest of the stakes up and then get these out in the yard. So let's jump to that part of the video now. So the first thing I like to do when setting up any kind of outdoor lighting and landscaping is to lay it all out to make sure that it is in the proper location where I want it before pressing it into the ground. From here for these lights, it's incredibly easy. You simply take the stake, press it into the ground until the base is flush with the ground mount. As you're doing this, you can also adjust the light so it's at the proper angle, casting the right amount of illumination wherever you're choosing to have these placed. From here, I moved immediately to tucking the wires away in between each light. Hiding your wiring will be different for every single setup. In this case, I was installing them at the edge of a retaining rock wall, so it was very easy just to move those rocks and hide the wire underneath. But if you don't have the luxury of doing something like this, you can easily bury a wire like this to keep it out of sight when you're done with your install. My final step of the physical install was to run the power cable to the power outlet. In this situation, I already had a wire with wiring brackets running along the base of my front stoop, so I just utilized those same brackets and then ran the power to the outlet on the opposite side of the door. And once I had these plugged in and the app synced on my phone, they were all working nicely, and I simply just had to wait for it to get dark to really see the illumination effects in action. So let's jump to that now. So yeah, I have to say I really like the look and the effects of these lights. These are the second set of outdoor landscaping lights that I've installed in a yard before. The lights themselves are very sizable with a nice metal chassis, so you know it's going to hold up to all the weather that they'll be experiencing, and they put off a ton of light. When I shot this video, it actually wasn't even completely dark yet, it was still dusk, and you can see that these are still extremely vivid and put off a ton of color and effects. These will not only be great for basic accent lighting around your landscape, but also, given the fact that I'm recording this during December, they will be awesome for the holiday season. The app for these lights comes with a ton of different color variations and effects that you can utilize, so you can really tailor the scenes to whatever vibe you're going for with your setup. I really don't have anything negative to say about these lights, so if you're in the market for this type of landscape lighting and you want to have the ability to use smart features, look no further than what AngelHalo has to offer here. As always, if you're interested in this or any of the products that I discussed on this video today, I'll include links in the description below. But yeah, that's all I had to talk about today. If you did like this content and you want to see more, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe to see more. As always, thank you so much for watching. Until next time.